position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
And the Knicks with the possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Towns. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to White. Here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Shakes him. And he nails the jumper. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
And here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Tatum pulls it in.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jaylen.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Towns.
Right here.
Out to Bridges. 2 on the clock. Tries the spin move. And Brunson, here we go. That gives him the lead. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Moments left to go. Bravo to Brunson for staying cool.
Outside, Brown. A minute 15 left now in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Towns against Porzingis. Goes up on the baseline. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Some assertive play from Towns. Basically shrugging off the contact.
Outside, Brown. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. White with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges against White. Here's Brown. Connects on the 17-footer.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Here's Brunson. Count it. Brunson's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
There's Tatum with the 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Bridges following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Miles McBride picks one up.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Bridges. No points so far. From deep. He drops it from range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
New York making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Outside Holiday. He shoots it. And it's Tatum missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Achua with the dunk.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Hauser. There's Tatum with the 3. Towns with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Brown. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Now here's Porzingis. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Here's Towns. He's guarded by White. Double team on Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's McBride. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 9. White on the wing. McBride covers. Brown against Anunoby. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Holiday against Brunson. Outside Achua. Outside Brunson. Puts it up from 12. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Celtics trail by 7. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Here's Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
White against Bridges. Hart with a screen on White. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 8 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. Here's Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right side, Brunson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Achua's checked in for Anunoby, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Holiday against Bridges to the paint. Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Achua with a screen on Holiday. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Brown. Towns with a rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hart passes to Achua. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in for Hart. It's Brown on the wing. McBride covers. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. The Knicks making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Payne. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And so he makes both from the line.
two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Horford passes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Celtics. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Towns passes to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Towns on a screen. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Craig finds Tatum. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Payne, the pass to McBride. Now Anunoby. There's the screen. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11, and Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And Allie, thanks.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Knicks leading by 9. Brunson looks it over. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Tatum.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Brunson against Holiday. Unloads from 13. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 9 points now in the second half. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, the 3-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is.
Oh, man.
Oh!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Boston with a rebound. Holiday taking his time here. For three, Porzingis sinks the tray.
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
New York has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. .44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brunson up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Tatum inside. He's covered by Hart. And it's Tatum missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Brunson. Count that one.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blow. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Oubre. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Giddey against George. And that one is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Here's Giddey. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The 3 from George. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Maxey looking it over. Vucevic against Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Cans the shot from the wing. Here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. Light covering. Here's George. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Buzelis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
White the pass to Ball. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Vucevic a screen on Maxey. Ball from long range. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to George. Here's the three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And here's Embiid. Vucevic defending. Pass to Grimes. That three off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the 3. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Now here's Edwards. Embiid with a screen on Jones. Butler up top, defended by Jones. Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Giddey the pass to Smith. To the middle. Here's Jones. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And we're now about 1.5 minutes into the second quarter. Embiid inside, covered by Smith. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Giddey against Edwards. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. 3-pointer, and the 3 ball is good. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. to the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Maxey.
Zero hesitation. Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Trey Jones is checked in for the Bulls. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Oubre against Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Now, here is George. Back to Maxey. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Pass the ball. High post Vucevic shoots from the line, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Yabusele, defended by Jones. Oubre passes to Maxey. From deep, George, and no good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. It's time now to go court. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. All out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Buzelis. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Vucevic against Embiid. The shot that time not on target. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Here's George. Chicago grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Maxey's got 7.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Maxey. And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. From the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ball kicks to Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Vucevic with the block. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Ball with a wide open look. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hand.
Back to Maxey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Trey Jones comes in for Josh Giddey. Bona, count that one. Bona's got his first 2 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jones looking for an opening. Down low. Puts it up from 7. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Butler. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. Jones against Butler. Williams a screen on Butler. Jones, no one around him. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Pass to Yabusele. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Yabusele. Butler feeling it out a bit. Williams against Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Maxey passes to Grimes. 6 to shoot. Shoots over White. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Buzelis, and he makes good on the layup. And it's 6 points for Buzelis.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Embiid with a screen on Ball. Maxey, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Vucevic Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the inside. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Giddey. Ball from long range. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Embiid inside. Vucevic on him. Embiid's shot is good.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Vucevic missing. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Over Giddey. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Here's Vucevic. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Inside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball against Maxey. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Over Embiid. Yes!
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
You know, they actually could go for the 3 and the win here, but I think they probably play it conservatively and try to send this game into overtime.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Both teams have talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center, filling out the middle. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Now Tatum, and stolen by Banchero. Suggs outside. Carter with it. Carter, a screen on Tatum. The 3 from Banchero. Connects from downtown. Banchero's got 5 points.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
There's Tatum with the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wagner for 3. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Banchero against Tatum. It's hauled in by the Magic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player. He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Brown. Holiday taking his time here. The 3 ball. And the Celtics another 3.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Bataze. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now here's Brown. He's scoreless. Picked his pocket. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Isaac, the pass to Black. Back to Isaac. Yep, that one goes.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And here's Brown for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Orlando ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
We've got Cole Anthony. Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Banchero with a screen on Tatum. Three-pointer, Anthony nails it from three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Banchero. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Craig. Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Back to Suggs. Banchero outside. Carter from outside knocks down the long J. Carter's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Holiday from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Launches a three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 11 points.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Wagner outside from downtown. The rebound, Celtics. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Pass to Banchero. 23 seconds left in the first half. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Give him 8 points now.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now here's Wagner. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Wagner's got 7 points in the game. Celtics trail by 5. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. 4-3. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Carter, a screen on Tatum. And Carroll against Brown. Carter. Second chance effort. Porzingis grabs the board.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 5. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. Black passes to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. From the baseline. And the jumper is good. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Now here's Suggs. 1:33 left to play in the third. Wagner for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Wagner's got 10.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Porzingis. Nifty move. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he takes it up and lays it in. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Suggs. And Carroll outside. Here's Black. Wagner right side. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. 13 points in the game.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for 3. Orlando with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Black. Jacks up a 3. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Carter. Unloads. Great look there, but off target. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Orlando. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Horford can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Isaac, the pass to Banchero. Isaac with a screen on Craig. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Counted from distance.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Banchero, following the bucket by Boston. And Carroll from close range.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Tatum, and it's Boston scoring again.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The three from Banchero. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holiday. And here's Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Brown looking around. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the three.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So it's Boston now. Here's Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That one misses for Tatum. Takes a 13-footer. Money.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
An ascending superstar Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Carter, a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. Cash!
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Banchero, hounded by Tatum. No good! Time expires! We're going to overtime! We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Wagner in at the small forward. Now here's Banchero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Tatum barreling in. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter, and that one falls for Tatum.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Banchero against Tatum. Suggs outside. Carter, a screen on Holiday. Suggs against Holiday. 4 on the clock. Carter can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 4. Outside White. Here's Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Holiday against Suggs. Banchero outside. Over to the left wing. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Carries it down low. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime,
that should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid. George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Banked in off the glass.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here's George. Outside, Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A Hail Mary for some, but Maxey makes the long shot look easy.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And so just over a minute and a half played. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 3-point game, and Towns gets it to go.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Grimes. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Maxey against Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Grimes. And that one, good.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Pass to McBride. Brunson against Maxey. And Brunson, here we go. Good D by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot goes down.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the three. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
And here's Brunson. He's got 6. Pass to McBride. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
We've got Miles McBride. Robinson is out there with Achua. Then it's Bridges. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Embiid, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Puts it up. Bridges misses. The 76ers leading. Left side, Butler. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 6 points. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Achua, and it's Payne in for Miles McBride. Then for the 76ers, Oubre comes in for Edwards, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Towns kicks to Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's McCain. Payne covering. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Payne finds Towns. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Brunson against Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Brunson. Maxey, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Maxey. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Maxey's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. Towns up top. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Towns the screen. McBride. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Back to Oubre. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Makes it off the glass. Maxey's got 7.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Brunson outside. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Paul George, Oubre out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Here's Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
George passes to Oubre. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Grimes has got 5 points so far.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bridges outside. Now Brunson. 10 points for him. And Hart has it in the corner. Lots of room. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. The shot will not fall. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Down low, here's Embiid. Embiid throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Bridges, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. 76ers trailing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good. Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Achua. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Achua's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Embiid is at the elbow. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And they pick up 2.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Yabusele passes to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And again, New York with the triple.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Here's Maxey. He's got 10. To the inside. Here's Embiid. It counts. And the foul. That one is on Towns.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Five seconds left in the third. Bridges for 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Cameron Payne. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Towns. And here's Payne. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Payne's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Here's McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks, David. Brunson scanning the floor.
Hit me, I'm open.
Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Brunson against Maxey. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Back to Maxey. Embiid finds Maxey. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Off target from outside. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2, drills the three-pointer.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Brunson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Embiid against Brunson. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Embiid off the left rim and out.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Grimes. It's good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Tries it from 19. Maxey grabs the miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Six to shoot. They set the pick. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
Here's Brunson. Good!
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And a deep three from George. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they
The big men grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
Clever pump fake from Vooch, skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Allen with a screen on White. Mitchell against White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point in his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Giddey. Back to Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
Garland, the pass to Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. And he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Ball outside. Picked by Vucevic. Fires from deep. And it's Ball with the 3.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Outside Mitchell. Giddey against Strus. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over White. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Mobley following the bucket by the Bulls. Back to Garland. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Ball finds Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Strus. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Outside Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Over Garland. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Okoro with the ball. Pass to Garland. Back to Okoro. Now Allen, covered by Smith. 5 on the clock. Floats one up. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's gotten his second bucket.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Garland. Dosunmu for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass to Garland. Count the basket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Smith out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Giddey in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Williams with the screen. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Hunter, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Outside Giddey. Jones in the post. Still no points. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Jerome passes to Green. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Jones, and he converts the layup. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Now here's Okoro. From deep, Mobley. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the inside, Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And here's Jones. Outside, Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Inside. Here's Buzelis. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Hunter passes to Strus. On target from range. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
3-pointer, Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
You gotta love the response by Vuce. That's how you get your revenge.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Hunter. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Strus, and he sinks the second. Here's Jones. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Pass to Buzelis. Here's ball. Vucevic in the post. Count it. Good. Vucevic has got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
White can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The Bulls trail by 7. It's Giddey on the wing. Wide open. Again, the Bulls score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Garland. Over ball. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mobley. He's got 9.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Here's Vucevic, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Vucevic has got 10.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Back to Garland. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 5. And here's Ball. The 3. That shot off the mark. 1:52 left in the third. Outside Garland. Strus the pass to Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 7. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. And no good. Good D by Mobley. Strus with it. Giddey defends. Strus against Giddey. Strus's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ball passes to White. Now here's Vucevic. Giddey against Strus. Beyond the arc. And it's Giddey with the 3. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul him.
These are his first free throws of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Strus. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. Now here's Jones. That's tipped. Fast break, Cleveland. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Okoro passes to Jerome. Now Allen. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. It's good. Jerome's got 5 now.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Williams from long range. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 8. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Williams in at the power forward spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. From deep, Giddey. He buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Jerome. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Wade, the pass to Strus. Garland for 3. Collins with the rebound. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Giddey. Launches it. Another 3 for Chicago.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now, look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Out to the right wing. Allen against Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. Vucevic, the pass to White. Just 2 to shoot. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Puts it up. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Vucevic against Allen. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Look to a machine like Vuce when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Pass to Mobley. He connects!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Timeout is called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Garland against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. Vucevic's shot is off.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Vucevic with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Pass to Ball. Good chance here for Vucevic. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Ooh, Vuce, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, he buried the 3.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Pass to Vucevic. And there's a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Seven seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. There's 6 seconds left in the game. White for 3. The shot no good. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Here we go. Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Maxey. Paul George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Good on the triple.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thanks, David. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Grimes. Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's good. That's 7 points for Joel Embiid.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. No good on the three. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
Maxey against Holiday. Now Tatum, the three, buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 6.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. .115 left to play in the first. Pass to Bona. Here's Yabusele. And that one is hammered home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Yabusele. And it's Bona missing. Boston trailing. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And slam dunk by Maxey. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Pass to Brown. And it's Boston with another.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Butler with the ball. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Pass to Craig. And here is Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's McCain. Looking to end the run, and he makes that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Tatum. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Back to Butler. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Butler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So Boston ends up going with a new group. 1:37 left in the first half. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Brown. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's George, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Celtics. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Brown. He's got 7. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 5. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Oubre. Count it, and the foul. That one on White.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
The 76ers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Maxey finds Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. A three ball. Tatum from three.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Maxey sets a screen for George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum, takes a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Outside Holiday. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Maxey. 1:35 left to play in the third.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Oubre can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. From 12 feet out. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Joel Embiid.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Embiid against Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
So both teams making some changes here. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid. Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 24 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Embiid. Yabusele out there with Gordon. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. And the basket by Embiid.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Pass to Hauser. And here is Tatum. Launches a 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McCain. A fadeaway. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the foul called on Porzingis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Oubre, a screen on Brown. The shot by George, no good. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Tatum. Fires from way outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Takes a step back. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 18 points just in the second half.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Embiid, no good. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. George passes to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Stolen by George. To the paint. Embiid powers it down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
.43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Pass to Maxey. Now George. Down low. Here's Embiid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Maxey against Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. Count it!
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
It's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Now here's Embiid. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they can. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pulls up, high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Strus. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 6.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the basket by New York, Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Bridges outside. Strus against Anunoby. Hart from long range. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Now here's Hart. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Outside Brunson. That 3's off the mark. Cleveland leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Garland to halt the run. And a nice layup by Brunson. Brunson's got 6.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Achua with a screen. Hart from long range. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Mitchell with the ball. Allen a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Outside McBride. Towns a screen on Mitchell. McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Hunter from outside the arc. The shot misses. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got DeAndre Hunter, Javonte Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Okoro, and it's Mobley in at the 5. Here's Payne. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Now, Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Here's Jerome, defended by Payne. And Mobley throws it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Knicks trail by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. For 3, Bridges. Achua with the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Jerome. Still without a bucket. Hunter finds Mobley. Now Okoro. Here's Jerome. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Payne, the pass to Robinson. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Good.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. Achua with a screen on Strus to the paint. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Anunoby. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 5.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Outside Anunoby. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Garland. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Garland's the 3. No good on the shot. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play. Yeah, and Mitchell is so confident with the ball in his hands. I mean, you gotta love his tenacity.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. For 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 2. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That's good from Bridges. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Mitchell. He's got 18. With the mark. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And he drops the first. Garland hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bridges. And he comes up with a bucket. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Brunson against Garland. Outside Strus. Mobley, left side. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. For the lead. Brunson with the finish inside.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Cleveland has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Back to Garland. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. 15 points in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And Anunoby for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. And here's Strus outside. And Cleveland another 3.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Anunoby. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The three. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 8 here in this quarter.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Hunter, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Garland, the pass to Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Here's Jerome. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Strus finds Mitchell. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Missed inside. To the middle. Here's Towns. They get it again. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Hart passes to Brunson. Rejected by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Brunson. He's off on the layup.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Brunson against Garland. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 20.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Brunson, a good look. And it's New York scoring again.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
And they go to the intentional foul. And here comes Cleveland. 6-point lead. The three from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland has possession. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
The three from Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 31.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was
about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Banchero, a screen on Maxey. And it's Suggs missing. To the inside, Oubre. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's Suggs. And then Carter with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Now, here's Suggs. From outside the arc, traps in the tray.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Suggs finds Carter. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Banchero draws the double. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Again, the Magic score.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Up top, Embiid. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. Here's McCain. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Anthony. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Here's McCain. To the middle. It's tipped. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And that one's good, Wagner.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Butler. The rebound by Bitadze.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's Black. He has yet to score. Here's Anthony. And it's good, 2 points. Anthony's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
McCain's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Isaac. Fader on the way. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Butler kicks to Yabusele. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Embiid's got 8 points.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Here's Isaac. That one wide left.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Edwards passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Here's Banchero. He sinks the 11-footer. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And Embiid drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Wagner outside. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 6 points for him. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Oubre finds Embiid. Joel Embiid, too big.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner outside. Wide open shot is on the money. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in from deep 3-point territory, from beyond the arc, and then some. Yabusele's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Carter with a screen on Oubre. Wagner from long range. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Embiid against Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Suggs dishes to Carter, and Embiid pulls it down.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Black kicks to Wagner. To the inside, Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Oubre outside. Curls it from outside. Oubre's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass. Suggs has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid with it. He's got 18. Shoots it up. A rare miss for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Orlando out in front. They lead by a bucket. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Now Butler. Black and Harris are the guard set. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against him.
And finished off by Banchero.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Here's McCain. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And it's Banchero missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. So both teams changing it up here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Maxey sets a screen for George. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Banchero looking around. Pass to Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. No good there off the double clutch. And here's George. And here's Embiid, defended by Carter. From the wing, that's good for George on the assist by Embiid.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Pass to Embiid. Over Carter. Embiid, no good. Orlando trailing here. Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's Orlando converted.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid with authority.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Pass to Banchero. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Embiid, he's covered by Banchero. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Wagner finds Banchero. Carter with a screen on Embiid. Oubre with it. Defended now by Wagner. The three from George. It's money from deep.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .27 seconds left in the fourth. Carter kicks to Banchero. Back to Carter. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And here are the 76ers now. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a three here.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Here's Embiid. Lets the three fly. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Here's Suggs. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor it.
Banchero inside, covered by Oubre. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. Pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Here's Suggs. Count it.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Man, did they need those points. And I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
No question. He has the combination of size and skill to get his shot in these high leverage moments.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Wagner passes to Banchero. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up missing both free throws. Banchero with the ball. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the 76ers take. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So...